HORNDOG Chronicles.
I am here.
A show hosted by idiots featuring a guest idiot being idiots.
Where you been? I am here. Here I am. Where are you? Where you been?
The beer man.
The beer man?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we've been waiting on you. You're late.
Welcome to episode 8 of the HORNDOG Chronicles.
Ocho!
The Ocho. And there we go.
I'm
It's
breaking
already
stuff already.
Downhill already, but it's not surprising. Yes, episode Ocho of the HORNDOG Chronicles. Special guest, Mr. Ryan Martin, everybody. Thank you.
Ryan.
Thank you very much. He has very graciously finally came through with the redneck beer we've expected since episode 1.
I'm glad I didn't disappoint.
No offense to other guests, but we cannot believe that nobody had brought this yet.
I'm gonna set that one.
And we have hams. We got pork soda, ladies and
Pork
gentlemen.
soda.
We got the pork soda and this lovely bottle of It's Gonna Kill Me liquor. What the hell is it called? I can't see it from here.
It is called Fisher's.
Fisher's.
CB.
It's
Fisher.
got a leather strap on it, so you know you're screwed. That's my rule of thumb, basically. If it's got a strap on, you know you're screwed.
When we want to start forgetting the night, we'll go with that.
Well, I
So-
already have. I've already started.
We already got that going, so I'm gonna be the first, and then when we get ready, whoever's ready, there's 5 of us.
Hey, well, pour it. We'll get started with Mr. Guest Idiot today. So, Ryan, tell us a little bit about yourself and stuff.
About me? Oh, wow.
Yeah, what you do, I mean, musically, or you could tell us what
I
you
play
do.
drums in 2 different bands, 7th Hour and Buzzbin.
All right.
I frequent the CRB on jam nights.
We are aware of that.
Yeah.
And here, you were,
Yep.
that's how I met you, was here at the jam nights we did here.
Oh, yeah. These were great.
That's how I met you.
Loved
It's
them.
hard to pour this for some reason.
What was the name of that band we were going to start?
Sinister Purpose.
Sinister Purpose. That was it.
I forgot. Yeah, that's me, you, and Greg. We were gonna start a stoner rock project.
Yeah.
We had some damn good
Yeah,
ideas.
that was
man.
the time when you had that big behemoth Ludwig
Yeah.
drum.
Oh, yeah.
You still got that, or
No, I give that actually to a friend of mine down south.
Nice.
Wow.
He had given me a PV cabinet, 4x12, and thought I'd return the favor, you know.
Well, you know, turnabout's is fair play, they say.
Yeah, that's great. Because
Rumor
I
has
just, not to get off subject, I just, fellow guy we know.
This whole show is about getting off subject.
Yeah, fellow guy we know. Shout out to Antonio.
Viva El Moreno!
Gifted my man Chad.
Oh,
I saw
yeah.
that.
Chad
Gifted
got
him
one.
with a nice kit. Man, Merry Christmas to that shit, man.
That's
Merry
awesome.
Christmas. That's awesome.
Dominus Ominous.
You know.
Gifted
So that's the thing about it. You know, I think it's all us as musicians, we are some unnecessary givers to people and shit, cause that's how we be.
Some are hoarders.
Requisites to be a guitar player?
We're not sitting in his garage right now. I won't name any names. I'm just saying.
Oh, we're gonna talk about
I do
somebody.
like the
Talking about,
collection, though. That's nice.
No, it's quite, and that's not even everything. That's the worst thing about it.
right? Yeah, it's things put away. You'd be surprised.
You got the one there on the wood burner?
Well, we had to
Stove.
protect the wood from burning on the wall somehow, so we had to.
And you
Yeah,
can
but
thank
symbol
me that
between.
I happen to just beat
Yeah,
up the
throw a
symbols
picture of
enough
that
that
up.
he
Yeah.
was able to
Yeah.
do that
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, nice.
Cause all those symbols, even from right there, you see, you'd be like, damn, them look pretty cool. You're like, you could use that. Nope.
Ants Foundry.
None of those symbols. And when I first looked at them, I was like, dude, why you got them up there like that? I was like, man, I could play on those. He was like, no, you can't.
I just polished the turd.
He just
man.
polished the shit. Yeah, he polished the shit
They
out of
look
them.
good, but they sound like shit.
Right.
Yeah.
You
I
guys
was
ever
like,
tried to re-weld the symbol after you crack it?
I've been wanting to. Have you done it?
I tried. It didn't work for me, man. But I
Failed?
suck at welding, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was.
There's
was
no
looked like-
telling what it's made
Yeah.
out of, you know. It's some kind of bronze
It's-
alloy or
a lot of
it's
it's
symbols.
part
Might as well
nickel.
give up now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like yeah, it's not made out of one pure
No,
thing.
it's
So
a lot of it's a mixture of something. There's no way to tell what the proper thing.
well, it
to
has
go
to
with
be
it.
that mixture in order for it to
Yeah,
create all those sounds it
and
has.
shit,
So
it's-
I didn't know that either. I thought it was
No,
just
that's
like
why
one
they're on the
particular-
wall. Hell no, we would try to weld them. That's
That would have been awesome. I mean, that'll be my next ant project when I get a chance to.
Let me discourage you from doing that then.
Oh no,
I'll send you some pictures of
It never
problems.
that just be a lesson to learn, and I'll just like, okay, I can go from there. You know,
Maybe you could braise them. Maybe I don't know. I think
if you
brazing-
braise it, you have to make sure you braise it with the same material.
Yeah.
So if you got
Yeah.
the same type symbol, and then you want to, cut
so you
that.
gotta
and-
melt one symbol down to break
Yeah,
it
and you're
out.
gonna melt bronze. It's gonna be pretty hot.
Yeah.
Right. I just know once it's glowing, I'm just
Once it's glowing, then it's going.
thank you.
That's
Thank
all
you.
I
What is
know.
that one? Oh, that's the dog thing. Yeah.
Well,
How
it
could
could
I
be
forget?
anything, but still.
I saw one guy. He was he had like a scrimble symbol screwed to
scrimble?
like yeah, scrimble. He had it screwed
We
to
haven't
like,
even
think
done the
he's
shot
already
yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, he had-
TM,
he had it
scramble, TM.
screwed to the table, right? And he had like a saw with a blade coming up, and he just spun the symbol, and it made it a perfect because it was cracked on the edge.
So he just trimmed off
He
the.
trimmed that off.
That's
and
what
it's
I've been
still
trying to say,
perfectly
get to
round,
do
and I
it.
was like,
But some of those are cracked
that's
to the
a good
gut.
idea,
Yeah,
but-
that's a good idea. But some of those are cracked to the gut. There ain't no fixing
yeah,
that
no,
mess.
no.
Well, we got a China is not cracked to the gut. That one up there, yeah, he cracked to the gut.
Sometimes
Yeah, that
the
one.
cracked symbol still sounds pretty damn good too.
Yeah, sometimes,
Sometimes,
it
yeah.
gives. It
Yeah.
doesn't
It
sound
depends on
terrible.
what it is half the
What
time
is
too.
it doing here? You know,
Like, a lot of
If it's cracked,
people-
it should sound like shit, but it
Yeah,
doesn't.
a lot of drummers have cracked chinas because those suckers are so easily breakable.
Well, they sell the 18-inch with all the holes in it.
yeah,
now.
but
Kits.
still, some of them.
Yeah.
They
I mean,
sound good.
Half
The-
pre-broken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
already
Yeah,
broken. That's where I was getting at. So they started making these symbols.
That's
with
why
holes in
I
it.
did that to
You're gonna
one
break
cheap
that shit
symbol,
anyways.
and it worked out for a good while. But I did it to a cheaper symbol with no name brand, and then yeah. And he was like, "You sure you want to put all them holes in there?" I'm like, "Man, fuck this."
Did
piece
you
of
ever have one of those 20-inch cheap symbols that was like, it sounded like a garbage can?
The Wuhan.
Wuhan.
No,
Crash?
they came
No.
with like
There's
a
a
cheap,
worse
like
one?
the cheap drum kit you'd buy like First Act or something.
Oh,
And they
there,
with
yeah.
symbols, you know. and
I
you're
know,
like,
it's
"Sweet, with
thin
symbols,"
as-
and then you're like, oh my god.
Why did I buy this?
Yeah, but if it's a 20-inch, that's probably wouldn't be too bad being thin,
You
because
can probably still find them at pawn shops.
I call it like a wash symbol where you can get that
And you're
ride
probably breaking soon.
and tiny little wash crash without
Just don't hit it too hard.
That's what she said.
Yeah, because that was like I remember in the early days Walmart used to do that, sell drum kits and
Oh,
little
Walmart did
guitars and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
that's
heard
where
about
First
it.
Act come from.
Best
I read
Walmart.
reviews, I think, on some
That's
of
where
the symbols, and they were
most
pretty
young
bad.
people's first shit came from, Walmart or Myers or back in the day,
Yeah.
whatever.
And I wonder, like, now
Parents,
you can't
okay
do nothing but shop online. I was like, where everybody go to shop? I said, because we don't have a Toys R Us for them to go shop
here.
for kids.
Oh, of course.
Oh, no, right here.
Oh yeah, and we got something.
Oh, excellent.
Matter of fact, here, just pass him the bucket and see if he can just put 3 more in there.
Well, there's
more in
unopened.
there.
There's an unopened one sitting
Oh,
there.
I'm sorry, I had that there for the looks.
This is also if you need to vomit.
Excellent. Okay, keep that in my truck. I have a special purpose for it.
There you go. Let's get these shots out of the way because I'm starting to smell them. Anywho, what the hell is it called?
So,
It's whiskey.
one of the things I wanted to do in this interview was ask you guys individually
All right.
how you got started, because I've never heard anybody say that.
Oh well.
I've never heard you guys talk about it. You don't come out and have like, this is us.
To me.
Yes,
Chronicles.
there's one for you.
Oh,
Yeah,
right
we have
here.
a habit of just
Thank you.
trying to learn more about the guests, but
Sure.
all right.
Here you go.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Not horrible.
Surprisingly less worse than I thought.
Wow.
Sterile.
Wasn't terrible whiskey.
Wow. That's all I can say is like,
It was better than Yukon Jack.
Yep. Which don't
Wow.
take much. Which don't
and you
take
said that come from
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
South
Well,
Kakalaki.
forgot to even mention that because yes, shout out to the South. As always, you people down there in the South area, y'all know how to make y'all shit.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah,
I don't
those
think
days.
this is. I'm gonna have to look this up. I'm gonna end up going to Wigville and be like, "Hey, you got some Fishers?" Hell, I gotta check my job and ask, "Do we have this shit on our shelf and do we serve it?"
Carl, don't you have some relatives from down south?
I got
Talk to
relatives
your-
everywhere, man.
Distilled
Hey, your
and
brothers-
bottled
Your
by.
brother's still down there?
Not from down south. No, my
moved
brother,
down there.
my brother and I used
Oh,
to
you
live
moved
in
back up
Florida, but we all live back in Michigan now. But
You got any moonshine stories?
Ooh,
I got
Greensboro,
no
North
I mean,
Carolina.
other than
That's where it's
drinking it,
from.
no,
All
I don't have
right.
Any like generally
Shout out to
hazard
Greensboro.
type stories.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I got when I lived in Florida, I have plenty of moonshine stories about drinking it, but I had plenty of Floridians. I mean, everybody knows the Florida man stories. Everybody's brewing moonshine down there.
Florida.
Yeah, it's Florida. But yeah, I got relatives I've never even met before, so I'm sure there's probably some that are from down south. And I'm sorry if I don't know you, but you obviously don't know me either.
So how did you start playing bass?
Oh shit! Well, I first got.
I'm going to interview you guys this time.
You guys are next.
This is like the most. I love it. New
I
twist.
got my first instrument I remember ever owning was a 6-string acoustic guitar when I was 6 or 7 years old.
Nice.
And I did my damnedest to try to learn it. I took lessons and everything.
Really?
Those fucking strings are too goddamn small.
He wasn't good enough to be a guitar player, so he had to be
Shut
a
up, it's
bassist.
mine! I'm answering! Whatever, sausage fingers. You're not good enough to be a guitarist, but you still are.
Sausage.
But yeah, so I played guitar for a couple, 3-4 years or something, and then I just couldn't get the niche of it, and switched over to bass, and pretty much the rest is history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your first band?
Stupid Poodles,
Stupid
without
Poodles.
him.
Without him, huh? Is that here in Flint?
Oh yeah, right here in Flint.
Yeah.
Stupid Poodles. Shit, we were 14 or something, 13 or 14, and we played in my parents' basement at a little party that was going on there. But Ted Turner was on drums, or no, Phil Waltz was on drums, I think. I don't even remember who was in the band, man. I was 13 or 14. But yeah,
Yeah.
it was
You
terrible.
named a good couple
It
of
was
names.
terrible, but
What was your best song?
our
Favorite,
best
or should I
song,
say favorite one to play?
favorite one, the best Poodle song that ever was and it was racist, and we didn't mean it being racist, but
Okay.
we didn't at all, because we're not racist people, and I'm not. I hate racism.
It was
You're
based
just
on
blind
facts.
to
It was based on facts, though. It was called. It
You
was
say
called.
shit sometimes and you're like, oh, I
Oh
didn't
shit!
know
You're
that would
like
mean
10
two
years
meanings.
later, you're like,
couldn't
oh
play it
shit!
today.
You know, like if it was called Rover for Dinner. And I'll give you the first little lyrics of it to give you an idea of. It was a 14-year-old. TM. 14-year-old writing lyrics thinking they're funny, then 20 years later realizing, or 10 years later, not even.
Well, yeah, we didn't have the internet
It
back
was
then
called
to
Chinese
document our
People and Their
assholes.
Weird
Remember
Traditions.
that
Yeah,
shit we
exactly.
did?
Right.
Yeah, the first verse was Chinese people and their weird traditions, eating animals in all conditions. Little Tommy can't find his dog, but the chinks across the street having shish kebab. And I do realize that's wrong. That's very racist and wrong to say, but that's what I wrote because it was funny. People laughed at it, and I just wanted the attention, and that's really the only reason we kept that song alive.
I mean,
Until
well,
I
at least,
realized I was old enough to realize we shouldn't be doing this.
but it's
I
kind of funny because
apologize
you
for
know
that, I
they
really
all
do.
But still, they still got
alright.
teased that we do it now.
I know,
Like, yeah,
but-
you finna go get
yeah,
you some of
yeah.
that cat and rat
I
food at the
know.
Chinese place because you know.
All right, so let's segue over to Mark here.
Uh-oh.
Then
You said you met
I can
Mark.
segue to Mark easy. Then me and Ted Turner at that time were in a band, and I wanted to start a band and be real about it, and I had a friend named Doug Payne who was singing for me and Ted. We just needed a guitar player, and Doug Payne said, "Well, I know a guy." And I said, "Is he really a guy?" And
Guy.
and Doug
Well,
was like,
now
"I
he
don't
is
know, I
the
bet
guy.
So he drags this idiot over to my parents' house in the basement, and your turn.
Yeah, and then that was Stupid Poodles Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
And the saga of dogs shitting on my cables when I left.
And you should have left the cables there. Stupid poodle.
How did,
shit
it turn,
on
how did it turn into a saga, though? I mean, there was obviously a perpetrator.
Oh man, it was.
Well, there were so many animals in the
that
house,
was-
you couldn't pinpoint one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was just
been a
a
cat.
wild time,
Yeah.
man. I mean, we were.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, we got our feet wet at the Capitol Theater playing there.
Well, let me just, not to interrupt you real quick.
Yeah.
When he came to the band, we got in my parents' basement. I was 15, just months away from my 16th birthday to get my license. And when he got to the band, And we were like, we can make this work. By the way, we got a show in 3 months.
Oh, nice.
No,
nice.
no.
No, it was a month.
It was 30 days.
You're like,
you're like, oh, by the way, you're hired. And
Yeah,
we
you're
got a
hired.
show
You
in
got a
30
show in
days.
30 days.
I'm like, what?
And I was like, yeah, but the only reason it's not sooner is because I get my license in 20 days. And then we have a show.
Yeah.
Because we needed both cars to get all of our shit to the show.
Planning. Got it.
Well, yeah, I was even stupid back
So
then.
Mark
I mean,
was
smart.
Mark was a tool. God damn. That was
He's
pretty
still
neat.
a tool.
That was hard.
I was, I was very punk rock oriented, guitar wise playing back then. I was a metalhead as far as stuff I listened to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would always try to come over there like, hey, we gotta learn this cover song. It's a metal song or something. And be like, no, we're playing this punk song. Which was awesome.
Or we're playing an original.
I'd rather play original music than anything. And then now I think over the years I kind of learned everything, like little blues here, and always love metal, always play metal until I die. And
So what was the song that...
Death to all but metal.
What was the first song that you wanted to play? Not that you did play. It's probably two different things.
I think we're
I can
getting
narrow it
interviewed.
down to a band, not a song.
Yeah.
What really wanted me to get into getting a guitar was Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Def Leppard.
Never.
I knew I was gonna say
Never. I'll kill you.
I knew you was
That's
gonna
what
say
I felt.
that.
I felt that coming. I thought Def
We have
Leppard.
that in common.
Come
I have
on,
a problem
you
with
can't
Def
say
Leppard,
one
so.
time you wasn't in the shower and you just fucked around while you in the shower and said, pour some sugar on me. When you in the shower as you getting clean.
He did, but then he tried to drown himself in the shower. That's why he hates him now.
Right, open up your mouth and like let they go like
Pyromania just set me on fire. Can't do it, man.
But yeah, so as you were about, you started out with the Poodles with him, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
That
So
was-
was that your
Iron
first?
Maiden
Was that
the
your first
thing,
band?
But
yeah.
Well, I mean, I technically consider us Stupid Poodles my first band, and
Yeah.
the one in my parents' basement.
That was
that
our-
was the one and only show.
that was-
That's Stupid Poodles.
That was
Yeah.
our first rodeo.
That was our first rodeo.
That
yes.
band. I
That
mean, we
band
played a
was
lot
our
of
first
shows
rodeo.
after
you
I
guys
got
play
on.
some parties when you were kids?
We played
Oh
the
my
Capitol. We played parties. The
What-
Jordans fucking
Jordan's party
Jordan shootout. Yeah.
at a mosh.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was
Seeing
amazing.
somebody
getting
fly through the
busted out,
drywall.
shit
What
hiding
happened?
Fucking
Drywall.
Brian in the
Oh, yeah.
yard.
That's planned well too.
Somebody thrown through his parents' wall in the
Yeah.
fucking pit.
Oh, that poor kid.
Oh man.
I can't
oh
believe
yeah,
it.
that poor
Yeah,
kid.
Was it thick drywall? Like,
I don't know.
It didn't
drywall.
matter.
I think about it, if it's drywall back in the day, I'm pretty sure it was kind of thick.
yeah,
It,
it was
didn't
pretty
matter. There was a.
It was drywall,
riot
it's still
going on in
drywall
that
with
fucking
chicken
house.
wire probably back then. Shit. So
No, it was,
I mean, the hole was body size, so it didn't matter.
yeah.
Well, I think there was a whole sub fighting culture back in the day too. When we came of age, it was like that's kind of the
Fisticuffs.
tail end of my growing up culture. There was
Yeah.
like Owasso had kind of a fight bar and a fight scene. And
Oh,
the guy
yeah,
you
yeah.
knew you just.
it's
stayed away
not
from.
one bar in any town that's gonna end up. Some bar
Yeah.
has to be a fight.
John Farkas always talking
Or get
about
turned
fight
into one
scene out there,
accidentally.
and how
Yeah.
he's like had to rough people
Really?
up and stuff.
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
think he's got
like
some,
a black belt.
like a
dude.
black belt or something.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a ninja.
Yeah.
That guy's. I mean, I think he trained Bruce Lee. I'm pretty sure. Or they were in cahoots. I'm not sure, but
I
Love
met
you
a
for
guy
this.
once that said he walked on power lines. He was
No.
a ninja. He was in his uniform and stockings. People, oh shit, crazy shit. Here we go.
Jeez,
We all knew he was bullshitting, but you know.
still.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the little party we're talking about was just this kid's house. His name was Jordan. I can't remember his last name for the life of me because this was so many years ago. But his dad just bought a new house, and it wasn't it was not a mansion or anything. It wasn't anything fancy, but it was a nice house.
Yeah, nice
And-
ranch style.
Yeah, and before they moved in, his dad went on vacation and he wanted to have this party. And he asked a few bands to play. It was Stupid Poodles and Chris Wilson's band Legosaurus, I believe.
Yep.
Oh,
And
yeah.
somebody else, I can't remember because that's when the fight broke out.
What
Yeah,
year
the
was
last
it?
band
This
didn't get to
was
play.
probably 93 or 4.
Okay.
Nah, I didn't think it was that, dude. I graduated in 92.
It was,
It was maybe 92, 93.
well, okay, early
But not
90s.
94.
Let's
But
go
early
with
90s.
Let's
Okay,
go
yeah.
with early 90s.
Early
I
90s.
remember the name Stupid Poodles before, actually. 'cause
Well,
that's about the time I came on the scene for the first time.
that's
I think
why
it
we
was
come up with
shortly
band
after I
names like that.
graduated.
Stupid Poodle, Super Horn Dog, because we want you not to forget it. What the fuck is this shit? But yeah, so anyway, we're playing, and it's like it's kind of a smaller dinette, kitchenette area that they got the band set up in, and there's like a wall,
Half wall.
a half wall,
Yeah.
and then there's like
Where
the
was the
living
keg?
room
Where was
area.
the keg at?
The keg, I don't
Check your
know.
spatial reasoning.
I don't know.
kitchen.
It was in the kitchen, but I brought my own
It's in
beer
the
because I
kitchen.
knew.
New beer had to be involved.
But oh yeah, there was beer, acid,
stands.
marijuana, probably more than that. But anywho, so like there's this half wall between.
There was
the
a lot of
band.
people in
There
that
was a
house.
hell of a lot of people.
What do you
Way,
think?
way more than it should have held.
70?
I think it should have held 15 people at the most. There was at least pushing 100, probably 75 people.
Yeah.
And like where the band's playing
In
in
a
the
ring.
half wall, you can see into the living room area, and there's just this like fucking circle pit going on, and you just see people start going through the wall before the fight started.
Oh,
Yeah, then
Yeah.
then half the Davison football team showed up.
that's like pre
And wanted in.
Yeah. And then somewhere after we played,
That's
then-
all it takes. You get a bunch of rowdy athletes.
Yeah.
I wonder if whiskey was involved.
Oh, there was everything involved. I'm sure.
That was all bad, no matter.
But
Yeah.
after we played, then
It was a movie.
Portaqua.
Hey, y'all live
Yeah.
the movie.
The next band started playing. Next thing you know, shit starts coming through the windows, like bottles and cans and rocks and shit start flying
From the
through the
outside.
windows.
Yeah.
It's the Davison football team showing up.
Oh,
'cause
nice.
They wanted
know
in.
There's a bunch of
Yeah.
punk rock kids, and we're gonna kick your ass.
They were turned away because they didn't want to pay to get in. Not because they were turned away because they weren't allowed to come in.
They
They
didn't
just
want to
refused to pay like everybody
so
else.
They caused more damage than what the kid made
Gotta
to
vote.
pay for the
Next thing
damage.
you know, there's police showing up. There's
I was in the front
riots,
yard.
fights.
Oh, it was a mess.
It was
man.
a
People
bad
diving out
ending.
It
fucking
was a bad- It
windows.
was a great night with a bad ending, but yeah, that was. I felt bad.
Hey, it was
for
I
after
felt
our
bad
set.
for
I
Jordan,
felt
dude.
bad for Jordan. I still feel bad for you. And
Did
if
the
Jordan,
band
you're
play,
still out there
did another
watching
band
this.
play after that?
We apologize.
No, it was over.
We're sorry that happened.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
folk,
yeah.
That was
you
over.
hear the police
Yeah,
shutting
yeah,
it
there's
down.
underage
It's,
drinkers probably,
it's a
yeah.
wrap.
Yeah, it's not like
It
God
was
showed
a
up
wrap.
went leave football team, continue
Yeah.
on punk rockers.
Oh,
Right, yeah, it was over.
Oh, carry on.
Most of us were fleeing the
What's it
scene.
cost
I ain't
to
gonna
get
lie.
But
Oh,
anywho,
man.
your turn, Mister.
Well, let's see, is
Anthony
there a
Linnell.
segue? How did we segue from Mark into Ant?
Because
Okay,
it's his turn
because
to say
they
how he
go
started.
into how
Segue where I met
we
this
all
guy.
met each other. Then
Right.
throughout
After
the
that,
years,
I met him at Grand Blank Inn. He started there, working there. I was a cook in the kitchen.
Well, you were paying him. He probably wasn't doing
Yeah,
much work.
he started working there, and he's like, "Yeah, man, I'm a drummer." I was like, "That's cool." I'll let you tell the story.
and then when I went to explain it, this is how it was funny. This was so funny because how the subject came up at our working in our kitchen, and then I'm breaking it down like and I play rock music or whatever, and he was like, just came out of the corner and looked at me like, "What?" I was like,
What do you think you played like?
well, I mean, probably thought I probably like R&B, pop. You know what I'm saying?
Well, a lot of good gospel shops from Flint.
It wasn't not around that time. No, because this is when I met him. I met him like around 95, 96.
Don't throw it back, Dory.
And then when I said, I was like, yeah, dude, I said, I know how to play some drums. I said, but I like to rock it out.
Were you in drum corps, right?
No.
No. Okay.
I
Was it your brother who was in drum corps?
Well, he was like in a little thing when he went to a adult mott school, and he was in part of that for part of a class. But I was in marching band, and I never really.
So that was kind of a drum corps then.
Yeah, I guess might as well say that. I started out but then I was always doing other music, and I was playing jazz. My first gig, I was under 18. And it was my high school band teacher, and he picked me and a couple of Donnie Jones. Shout out to you,
Donnie.
We was in high school marching band together, and the band
from the
teacher
Monkees?
took us, and
Jonesy.
we was playing in bars.
Yeah.
or special events and shit. And we young as shit.
Did you have to leave before 9 o'clock? Or
No, we was there the whole night. Wait,
And probably drinking.
Cause sure the fuck was.
Yeah.
And cause I had I grew my mustache in just in time, and then I dressed accordingly. I just like, I look kind of young for my age. But back to them, got to them, and then kind of almost the same thing as far as like, well, without Carl. I don't think he was. He might have been there when they had the Woodchip Fest parties.
I played the first one.
Yeah, and we tried to start a band called Apartment 420, and
and we just couldn't.
That'll close the party down quick. Let's have those.
Well,
guys
no,
over.
before this Woodchip thing, we tried to start a project together, and we would go to his house at whoever he was doing at that time lived across the street.
Across the street from Grand Blanc Inn, right?
Literally walk straight across the street at Grand Blanc Inn. So we would go over there and drag all of our shit up 17 flights of stairs or whatever it was to practice.
Oh, that's right. I did have it upstairs for a second. I forgot about that part.
No wonder why my knees.
I had it just this bedroom. It was big enough just to have like, but we was just a 3-piece.
That was a big
That's why I
room,
figured
it was a big room. But
then I started to like put shit in the living room. Like I don't have company like that. Most of the company be.
Why not?
Must have been
a bigger room.
Must have been after us. Well, yeah, I remember going
Mark
over there.
was around.
Well, I wasn't, but must have been before me then.
I think it might have been a little bit
BC.
before I moved out of there, because I had 2 parties.
Oh, when you moved it downstairs.
We got some songs put together.
That was in the other house on Hill Road.
Enough for a set, or
no? We got 3 or 4 songs put together just to get working on and practicing and stuff, and then it just kind of dissipated somehow. I don't even remember how, but we never.
Because I ended up like that. I ended up my old band after I had a party.
Cool.
Free Will drafted me back in.
He had all his eggs in one basket,
and they was like they had more gigs, so I didn't have enough time for it. And that's when Mark was like, "Well, I need to come get my shit."
That was the songs that Primus stole from us, by the way. Just saying.
That's when that happened.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. But go on.
So Free Will, that was a pretty epic band, wasn't it? You just had a reunion show, didn't you?
A little bit with Randy Dunkley and all those people.
By the way, Randy,
Nikki,
stay off her. We want more
Clifford,
music.
Papa, rest his whole.
Rest his whole.
Rest his soul. I said.
No, you said whole.
Did I say whole?
You said whole.
Well, then, I mean,
rest that too. Edit.
And
who else know that story?
And then Free Will had we went through so many bass players like every year or so. So
we're like
quite
water.
few guitar players.
Rhythm guitar players that tried to be in it, but because it was originally Donnie and Randy, and then when Donnie left, we went through like several bass players, a couple of rhythm guitar players, and then Blaine and all of them was actually they was
Chris.
kids when we had Free Will. He was like 11 and 12. I played basketball with him, and then as they grew up, they became the next members. So shout out to Blaine, Chris,
Basketball
and
Jones.
Oh shit! Damn!
You sound
the alcohol kicking in. Blaine, Chris, Jesse.
Oh, Jesse, yeah.
The bass player.
Jesse or Jesse's girl?
That too.
All right.
So, but yeah, that's how I end up, growing into this right here. Because then it's just
You had a lot of experience before you even met these guys. Mark,
somewhat. I mean, everyone already had their experience, and then I loved him because when we first hooked up, that's when I learned about Claypool. I wouldn't have knew nothing about Claypool if it wasn't for these guys.
I always wanted to play with somebody who had more experience than me that I could learn from. That oh wow, he's had a gig. I want to jam with that guy.
Well, that's my whole life. I've never been as good as everybody else.
And you'll get
whatever.
You'll never get
to
there.
Stop.
No, it's always.
And then look at it like about in between about 20 years later.
Ish.
Yeah. I say about 20 years later because my youngest daughter just turned 21 and son twin. So yeah, 20 years something later, we back together.
More than that, but still.
And you guys got some good shows.
And we together as a 3-piece. I mean, we started as a 4-piece.
You played at the Vault,
but now we're a 3-piece.
I love the Vault.
Awesome.
Great venue, great
the
stage.
Fucking stage and
killer, man.
Oh,
Their lighting makes me look more gray, which I'm okay with.
Can't make you look no more grayer than what you are.
You're alive.
Yes.
So, but yeah, the vault.
You need to
is a
see.
great
We have.
venue.
I don't know if we posted. You got to watch the video because
Yeah, check out the video on Super HORNDOG
you see
site.
the part where he walk up to a microphone and there wasn't a microphone there.
Hilarious.
It's awesome.
I
It's
pointed
awesome.
out.
Send me the link.
I own it.
Just
I own it.
Tell me what time it was on the.
Doing a cover song of
Too Many
the
Puppies. So it's near the end of the song. It's near the end of the song.
And he's walking, and he get caught up in his jam thing and walking around.
Where did you think you were at?
I thought there was mic stands all
Yeah, it was
over the
extra
stage.
mic
There was
There
like 4 stands on the
What
stage,
did
and
you
only
have
2
before you
were
started?
us.
Anything? Well, apparently.
No,
something
just
good.
I mean I drank a lot.
Oh, you had a
Everybody else.
flashback. That's what it was.
I mean, it was like 20 foot away
But
from where
there
he was supposed to be.
There was
but-
multiple mic stands with no mics in them, and I was just
What?
rocking out, and
That's like
I
having
just
merch
turned
stand.
around.
He turned around, but see, it had.
Oh, shit.
Give him it like it did. This guy because it was set up for the next band, and he
But
had
the crowd
all
was
his
singing
sticks and
for
shit.
me. The crowd was singing for me.
It was so hilarious though, because you just see him. He went to the mic and he was like, "Go to the next mic."
There's no mic. It was still hilarious.
And
It's
then
like
he
this
mentioned
mic's
it,
not on.
and
No,
he
there's
was
no
like,
mic there.
Yeah, he turned around. He said,
No, I didn't
"Hey,
even-
you remember
I didn't
that time when I
even
walked
think
over
of
Then he walked
here?"
over to Mark, I think.
I didn't even think. I didn't even think about the mic not being on. I looked right at it and I was like, "There's not even a fucking mic here." I went over to the stand that I was supposed to be at and finished the song.
Yeah, he finished it, and then
And
when
then
we
I
ended,
owned
he
it.
talked in the microphone.
And then
to
I
the
owned
resident.
it.
He said, "You remember that time when I walked over to the microphone? It wasn't a microphone."
Yeah, during the breakdown. he
I
said
owned
that.
it. I owned it.
That's a rock and roll story.
You
There.
gotta own it.
Oh.
That's funny, man.
But why you got all those
And
mic
the
stands
crowd
with no
buys
fucking...
in with you, like, yeah.
But
That's
they
There was a
That was
pre
hilarious.
setup for the other band, though.
I don't give a shit. We're the most important band there.
You got to have those moments. It was well worth
We
it.
gotta have them. We gotta have them.
It should have been folded down, maybe. It
I-
would've-
I was happy to be
It
recording.
would have it wouldn't have thrown you
How
off.
long does it take to go mic stand?
I know.
You don't gotta have them there already.
I know.
Mic stand.
Did they forget the cord? Maybe I wonder.
No, there was not even a
No,
fucking
the mic
there.
was sitting
okay.
sitting on the stage.
So that's a good idea.
In
The
front of it.
shadow.
So they left it on the stage. So when the other band got up, they put the mic in there.
They don't know me
It's
too
ready
well
to
because
go.
drunk. Yeah, they don't know me too
I
well
mean,
because
gotcha.
drunk Carl could
I mean-
accidentally kick that mic off stage and it's broke.
Yeah.
You didn't
and
play with.
if it's me, if it's an
what's
unused
that?
mic stand,
Goldie?
I like to just take it off the stage. You know, it doesn't need to be
If
there.
it doesn't need to be there, get it off stage. It takes 2 seconds to set the mic.
'Cause that's what happens.
Because that's what happens. Right there is what happens.
But you know, you gotta also remember, like, you know, we wasn't dealing with someone in their 20s and 30s running the mics and all that. They was of age where they wasn't gonna do all that walking, so leave it up there.
Well, nonetheless,
Yeah.
it's
I got
the
it.
Vault is a great venue to play.
But yeah, great
Yeah.
venue. The sound guy is awesome. He's a
Great
cool
sound
guy.
system.
Great.
And you know, he know what he's doing. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry.
And I'm kidding about the lighting. I'm great
No,
anyways.
one more question I've got as an interview. Sorry,
Alright.
interrupting.
No,
Okay.
go ahead. After this, we
Yeah.
pick a hat.
I want to know individually, what was your favorite gig so far in Super HORNDOG? And individually, and I would be curious to see if they are the same gigs or not.
Oh. Favorite horn dog gig?
And then I kind of want to know why too, because like when I see a big crowd when I'm playing, that makes me happy.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm spreading my joy.
All right.
You know, that's why I think we do this.
No, I mean, I don't care if there's 2 people in the crowd or 200 people in the crowd. I'm going to give you my all.
Mhm.
Now, granted, and
I'm moody myself.
shut
I
up,
wish I had that.
and
attitude.
shut up. If there's only 2 people in the crowd, I may drink a little more.
Yeah, why not? Give them your happy side.
This is.
But
our
yeah,
downfall,
what-
yeah.
what-
This is true, though.
It's
So-
not just you.
It's not just me, but I
Yeah,
tend to drink
that's
a
some of the
lot
best
more.
jams when
So,
you're drinking even, you know?
where was your most?
I'm still thinking. You go. Are you still thinking? You go.
No.
Okay, go.
This isn't going to cause any friction in the day.
No,
Well,
not at all. No.
My,
I'm just still thinking. I got.
I mean,
Martin broke up Super
I got. No, I got 2 or 3 in mind.
I got a lot of places that I
I'm
played
narrowing it
with
down.
these guys, and I had fun almost like pretty much every show. But the main one I'm gonna pick out, which you know, it's gonna be a staple right now. Fuck the fucking Machine Shop when
Yeah.
we've
That was good.
played for
That was one.
Cycle Stick, yeah.
Those guys were
And-
amazing.
That, I mean, now, we done played some decent crowds in other places, even in small
Where you
venues.
play with some of your heroes, kind of.
Yes, you know, like some of our favorite bands and shit.
That's a
And
good
Plethora,
good
if I'm
show,
saying
yeah.
that right.
Sold
Great
out.
show.
They're a
honored
great
to be
band.
here.
I love
I'm
them.
hanging out with guys that play with Psycho Stick.
And fucking,
This is an honor to be sitting here with you guys.
Well,
It
it's
really
an
is.
honor to
well,
have you here, man.
that's how I felt. So that's my only favorite show, because the Machine Shop, and then, like, you know, kind of when I gaze up and look out, just see all these shadows, and then, of course, I was glad that, you know, it was just like, that's when you prove or you find out if you suck or not.
Yeah.
Well, we
And
already knew we
it was a
sucked.
few songs that, you
Yeah.
know, in whatever
You don't
song,
suck.
you know, we left the crowd kind of like, and we had a few little like, okay, yeah. And then there was another song, there was people just was like, yeah, and I was like, whoa, shit, I didn't expect that. So
Yeah.
having
Well,
that,
that was Dog Run. Dog Run does that to people all the time.
Yeah, Dog Run's awesome.
Dog Run does
we
that
didn't
to
do
people.
Dog Run at the Machine Shop.
No.
No, we didn't?
No?
No.
Well, then it must have been another song.
No.
We did
I don't
all
even
the
remember
shortest
Tom
songs we had to do.
I don't even remember the set.
We had to do half the shortest
We
songs.
did Five,
but we did, I think we
Emoji.
did Butterface.
I think Stranded Seaman was the
Stranded
only song.
Yeah, that was the
man.
instrumental.
Didn't
Yeah.
get the applause, and it seems to be the theme with that song.
Yeah, well,
Because people just don't get it. They're like,
I wonder why.
it's like some weird.
Ballad of the Stranded
Climate
Seaman.
shit.
Seaman, how great.
there's no words. So they're like, well, I need an explanation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
So
just
you
like
gotta
a
tell
Moby
me
Dick
why
kind of
this,
thing then.
the
it's
Seaman was
instrumental. It's
Did you
very
guys play Tom at the Machine Shop?
weird.
Machine Shop, we did not play Tom, did we?
I don't think
No.
we did, Tom. You know what? To be honest, I don't even remember our set list.
We
And
did
if
Emoji
should've
and
kept
Bob. I know that.
Yeah.
That's all I remember from the Machine
That
Shop.
was a good gig.
it. Yeah, because I could only sing so much, and then I think the microphone. No, the microphone failed the first time we did.
I'm sure
the
Too Many
vault.
Puppies was in there.
No,
No? No
did not
puppies?
play. Did not play Puppies.
Gordy.
But
brought
yeah,
Gordy
we
out
did
for it,
Five
right?
because I remember
Gordy
singing
don't
No,
Five.
we only had a 20
Really?
minute set.
No, we didn't do.
Oh,
we
that's
only
right.
had 20
We only had a
minutes.
20
I
minute
think
set.
people
25.
really like Gordy. I think
Everyone loves.
as a
20,
fan of
25
Super Horn
either
Dog,
way.
I would
Either
like
way.
to see more
We
Gordy.
didn't have enough
Or-
time to do.
Wish I had filmed that one.
You were
We didn't
making
have
a
enough
cigar
time to do a
box,
Oh, yeah.
guitar, weren't you, Mark?
I've made, I think, 4 to date.
Yeah. Today.
Or what?
Yeah, I have 1.
You made 4 poops today? What?
No, cigar box guitars.
That whiskey was really fucking good.
Yeah.
I'd like to make
So, Glenn, what's your
I think
favorite
that was a
show?
cue.
What's your favorite
Well,
show?
That's a cue to have another
Yeah.
shot. And,
Oh boy!
But you know, Ryan, you're gonna have to answer the same question. What was your favorite show?
yes.
Oh gosh!
I mean, even out of any band.
Oh no,
any
we ain't
band.
even done. I'm waiting to hear their show.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Let's finish it.
Yeah, but I definitely
Let's
wanna hear-
segue.
Yeah,
Let's
he's-
segue.
yeah,
I'm,
he's segue.
I'm runner up with Ann on the Machine Shop. That was definitely the biggest crowd and the most like engaged crowd that we played to. They were.
You
just-
can't base it on crowd. You got to base it on
Well,
what your favorite
that
show.
energy. Though.
yeah, that
Yeah.
energy. That was it. That was the show. Now my other
Felt
favorite, my other favorite show for obvious reasons was my.
Wait, does he get more than one?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Was my 50th.
Yeah, it's all right.
My 50th. There you go.
My
You got to
50th.
throw the card in there. Because
Yeah.
it was my 50th.
that
my
was
50th birthday
that
show.
was
Good
epic
show.
show too.
That was a great
Dude,
show.
we played
Yeah,
Red
the
Rocket
50th
from
birthday
beginning
party,
to end
yeah.
in order, and that is different tunings all over it. I was
Every-
switching guitars like
Yeah.
crazy, dude. I'm like-
Every 3 songs, every
but it
other
was
song.
epic, and I was hammered doing it.
He did it to himself.
Yes, you were. Yes,
And we
you
pulled
were.
it off.
Yeah, birthday boy put it
I
on.
think my trick is to play while I'm drinking or practice while I'm drinking.
That's what we do.
Yeah,
there you
They
go.
gotta play in the same
That's the
state of
secret,
mind.
kids. If you're watching kids,
Practice in the same state of mind that
Hey,
you're
yeah.
gonna.
somebody's
that you're
going to
play
offer
in.
you drugs. Practice on the same drugs that you were going to get at the
That's
party.
right. We're not condoning it. We're just
No,
saying
we're not condoning
That's
that.
how to get
No.
Your turn.
I mean, but you know, whatever you got to do, but please be safe.
Is there some kind of like underlying pressure to do heroin to be a good musician?
They're all
I don't know.
dying from it.
Ask the
I've
27
never
Club.
hit that. I mean, what the fuck, you know?
I think when you get to that level, it's just so abundant and it's everywhere that they just can't say no.
You become a party favorite.
You got to
get
be.
to that level.
Oh, you want to be in the in crowd? You got to hang out with us. You got to do
party
this.
and you do
No, if you get to that level,
You want to know this so and so to propel you to the next
Well,
level.
you know, everybody has it. Because think
We've all
about it.
seen the movies.
We got a drinking crowd. You got your
Island.
smokers. You got your smokers, like cigarette smokers and beer. You got your weed smokers. Then you got your other drug peoples. And, like, yeah, you got those people. That's a certain crowd.
But
Trust
me, you done seen them. They be coming in bunches. They come hang out. Then
You guys look at the DARE program. How bad do you think that affected like the sanity of what drugs actually are? I mean, yeah, they're hurting culture, but
back when DARE,
if you're
like back when DARE was, no, you're right. Back when DARE was formed, marijuana was involved in that. So were mushroom, any drugs, anything.
Everything.
And now marijuana is legal, and mushrooms.
I never thought I'd see that.
Not federally, but in a lot of states and whatnot. But a lot of these drugs they had in the DARE program that put people in prison for years that shouldn't have been in prison for even a day are legal now.
Yeah.
Or not federally, but at least per state.
And then when they got released, they automatically ought to be working in all the fucking marijuana dispensaries and shit. Like
I got a job coming out. I know what I'm doing.
You get out, you go ahead and you can work for this place.
Do we get everybody's favorite show?
No.
Favorite show?
We got one more
favorite horn dog show.
See, I'm trying to control the conversation.
Yours.
Well, it's hard to do with it.
Not yours. No. I've been done.
Politics.
You've been the main talker since the beginning. So follow up. I will be pouring some shots as you go.
All right, go.
So you're both tied for Machine Shop.
Machine Shop and 50th birthday. I agree with that one.
What was being tied for Machine Shop?
Well, they agreed.
Have a seat.
Agreed.
Just sit down. You do
We
that.
got a bartender, man. We got a.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
We got Rich the Bitch.
Servant to get me beer.
No, but you unfortunately, I don't know how you interviewing us.
We
but
gotta
we're supposed
keep
to be
it mobile.
interviewing you.
All right,
So you sit here. I know we call it idiots in interviewing idiots, but idiots sit here and let this idiots do what we
I'm glad
do.
that I got the chance to
I think
ask
we're
you
gonna
guys some questions
go
about
over an
yourself,
hour.
because you guys are pretty amazing.
Oh, we're finna get this over real quick. So after this shot,
No,
you
right
have
before
to,
this shot, you shut the fuck
he's
up
gonna
and
talk
let me
about
answer.
his show.
answer, fucker.
Ant rant cancer.
My
love you.
favorite show was, I don't know what number birthday it was, but the one we played in whatever his name's yard was. Remember on my birthday we played?
Oh, yeah,
Remember that
dude.
show?
Wasn't that cut over across the street from Grand Lake Inn as well?
No,
still in high
this
school
was
back then?
No, for Horn Dog. It's on
it was
over on the east
over
side.
on the east side. It was. Remember that?
Who was that?
We played in that
I
guy's
know who it
yard,
was.
and we got there, and the stage was all fucked up, and the sound wasn't working, and we had to do half the work to get to play.
Yeah.
At a party.
Yeah, in a yard. On
Remember,
the
I
east
just
side.
brought the 212 in the head.
Yeah, that was my favorite show because it was.
Party.
That,
Oh my God,
because
hold
of that
on.
whole part of it.
Party
Greg was in.
That was.
I mean, I know what Greg was on, but I'm
Greg
trying to
was
think of
still
what
singing.
party. I don't really remember doing
It
a
was
party.
on my birthday.
Oh.
Year one, I think.
You were hammered.
I was hammered.
Holy
I
shit.
must have been too, because I don't remember shit of it.
But we blew them out of the water.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Damn.
hammered drunk.
All right, I'll take that.
But yeah, it was somebody's party on the east side in their yard. We got there, the stage is set up, and
It was
they
a lot
couldn't
of
get the
people there.
sound working. There was a ton of people there.
Did you have a tall or short glass?
I love parties.
Parties
They're
are
great.
great.
I love parties.
Did you have a tall or short?
Don't
Guaranteed
matter.
people are going to be
don't
drunk
matter.
at
Let's get this
parties.
done before we get over an hour.
They're at bars.
You still got to pull a hat.
You still got to answer the question.
Oh, he's still.
Well, we're still interviewing the band here.
No, interview over. It's up to you now.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to take what do they call it, an interval break. Go to the bathroom or something.
Yeah, go to the bathroom after
We do
this.
that after
Yep.
this.
Well,
That's
we're
I
all
tip that over
together
a little
now.
bit, and then I share this with you.
Well,
'cause
Don't
it's-
tink him too hard.
We'll pause for
Pause for penis break.
bathroom and the drummer show.
that is pretty damn good, though.
Damn, drummer flow.
Oh, now it's starting to kick in because it's.
Got a little messy.
Ooh,
Yeah, where was that? What party was that?
I think about that.
Yes.
Because I'm,
Go ahead, it's
I'm,
right
I'm
there.
so I'm so.
Bathroom right there if you gotta go.
Oh, I know. I want to hear the party story.
We're trying to remember.
Well, you hear it while you.
We're trying to remember. Yeah, you can hear from in there. There's no ceiling.
Because I don't even remember trying to.
But you remember the party? We got there, and they were setting up the stage, and they couldn't get the sound to work. And
I am so trying to think, where was this at?
It was on the east side somewhere.
East side.
It was year one horn dog.
Okay, so I definitely was married. And
No.
I think I had, yeah.
No, you were divorced when I came back from Florida.
No, I didn't get the divorce till later on. Man, I was still married when we started.
Well, you weren't with her.
No, yes, I was.
No.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's another story. People.
Okay, so you were still married 4 years ago. Horn Dog's been going on
When Horn Dog started with
4
Greg.
years ago.
Yeah, with Greg. Yes, I was married.
So
And living with her and
Yes,
stuff.
and then about 2 years of Horn Dog.
I think you got your dates wrong, but I'm not going to argue that.
No, I remember because
one of the favorite gigs was when you guys were in your first year.
Yeah. It was on my birthday at somebody's house
well,
party
probably
in their
because
yard.
he probably looked at it because
Well-
none of us had to sing,
Yeah.
so
well,
that's
that
why
too.
we probably loved it the most.
Yeah.
But bless it with Greg's soul. He was singing, and then
But nonetheless,
he's a heavy metal singer.
That was my
period.
favorite song. That was my
And
favorite show.
Nothing to down credit
Shut her up.
his ability of that. He's
Anytime
that.
I try to shut her
And
up, people tell me I
with
talk
our
too much.
style, we wasn't.
Your turn.
We got here. We wasn't like
You been here the whole time.
musically inclined to accommodate all his vocals.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like sometimes
Be nice.
when he mashed with his and our shit,
Don't just
some
punch me
people
in the
would look
face.
at like his singing and y'all's instrumentals don't mix.
Mm-hmm.
He can do his thing, but it just don't mix with y'all's music. And
Right.
we was like, yeah, and then he decided to part
It's nice
way,
when you find a singer. I think
and
there's memes going on about drummers being the
well, he did his thing, and then we had to encourage him
Singers are
because he was kind of always insecure in his ability to sing because he was a bass player. So he did got equipment to hide
I'm going
behind
to see
some.
while A rank goes on.
He hide behind some T-Pain
Wait, drum roll.
shit, and did his T-Pain this with the band and stuff, and then it didn't help because when he first did it and then trying to bring it to certain gigs, the sound guys didn't know how to tune him in for it. Because when we had practice and shit, and he had this shit, it sounded awesome.
I think that's a growing pain a lot of people as musicians go through, the transition between playing in your basement or wherever you practice at, garage or wherever,
What works
to on
there
the
versus
stage
live.
live.
Yeah.
The placement of the guitar amps for me, anyways, is paramount. I have to hear quite clearly what's going on.
As
Otherwise-
this drummer, we have to.
Yeah.
We have to. If we don't hear
that's why we're spoiled by CRB again.
Yeah.
We're
right.
always bumping
Daddy
CRB.
Keith,
You guys,
best sound man there
You
is.
guys are always pumping CRB, and it's one of my favorite places in the world. I would like to write a book
We ain't there as much as
about
domestic
or make
disturbance.
a video blog about traveling
Love
to
y'all.
places that are like CRB around the country.
Yeah.
I wish that would actually happen. If somebody has the means to do that. First, I'd chat with Ryan.
Well, we just need a
Somebody has the means to blog places around the country that are like CRB with a good music scene,
Yeah.
open jam night.
I know, right?
We just need a millionaire to come
Great
and
sound
franchise
guy.
CRB.
Yeah.
If we could, somebody come in and franchise CRB and turn them to a worldwide bar standard like any other back in the
I
day.
love going up to CRB, and this is how I really, before my band.
Coron Road Bar, for those who don't know what
I like-
CRB means.
Flint,
Curb.
Michigan.
I like going up
Curb for
there.
short. Change it. CRB.
The curb.
The curb. The curb.
I like going up there and meeting random people that gave me the inclination that they played music somehow. I'm like, hey, you play music? You came up here with your buddy here, and I know he's a musician. Do you play music? And a lot of times I said, yeah. I'd meet random people that are just like this. And
Well, I know this song. You know
Now,
this
wait a
song?
minute.
you want to play up here? It's open gym. I said,
Now,
oh,
wait a
no. They always say, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough.
Well,
No, I
wait a
can't be
minute.
in front of people.
It's your
And
turn
like,
to
are you
answer
kidding
the
me?
question. It's your
You're an
turn
open
to
gym.
answer the
Every
question.
one of us are fucking musicians, and we're all scared of being on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At first, anyways. It wears off after a while. But
Well, yes.
and it's so great. Like I've seen, and I want to say, I don't want to drop a bunch of names, looking at.
Nobody watches this shit. Nobody watches this
You
shit.
can go ahead and
With the
plug
drop
it in.
any names you
I
want.
know, I'm not going to
It's
cover any
still-
names, but I've seen so many people up there.
We've got
and-
like 12 subscribers.
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
hey man, that guy over there plays guitar. I play drums. You got some lyrics, and you sing, or just bullshit like that. I just love meeting people up
Yeah.
there and just trying to jam with people.
But anywho, you got to answer the question and then pick a name.
Yep.
Or pick a topic.
Okay.
Your question to us is our question to you. As
Which one is that? There was a bunch of them.
ask him.
Oh, sorry. Whoa.
Oh,
What was your favorite show that you've played? What was your favorite venue? What was your...
well, oddly enough, we'll go to staging. I thought about that question on the way on the drive
That's why
over.
you asked us.
And
so we
it
want
was
to
at
know
a
you.
bar in Gaines, Michigan, and they have a rodeo fest every year.
Gaines, that's your neck of the woods.
And across the street from the Gaines bar, they have a biker club. I forget which one it is. But the Gaines Rodeo is kind of a big thing, and a lot of people don't know about it. And this is kind of 2004, I think. And we played 5 or 4 almost full sets, and then they asked us to play 2 more. And it was just people
Damn.
were into it. Yeah, it was like, wow.
That's
And what a compliment.
compliment.
We'll give you $100 per set now. I mean,
Just buy me beer, I'll do it.
Cool.
Wow.
See, nah, I've been
they were
there.
into it. They just wanted to fucking jam, man.
Yeah, they just didn't want
I've
the party
been
to
there.
I
stop.
love live
See,
music.
you
They didn't
cornered
want
me
party.
in because you was like, what was my favorite super horn dog?
Mhm.
Now, if it's
Oh,
like...
okay, what's your favorite jam then?
Anything
if
without
you
Super
said-
Horn Dog.
Yeah, now, if you would have said, what was your favorite jam and
I
show
love
you
your cover
did
band.
Going down
outside?
that
Yeah, I
rabbit
was
hole.
gonna
No.
name of it. What's your cover band?
Wizard's Spoon.
Get ready
Wizard's
for an hour and a
Spoon.
half.
I'm not going down it.
Love
Not
Wizard's
going
Spoon.
down it.
All right, let's get a name
Love
out
to
of the
see
hat
you guys do a whole gig for a night.
before this turns
They're
into
so
a 2-hour
Let
show.
them answer the drummer show.
We'll
Drummer
be
show.
doing
Drummer show, sorry.
well, I guess I'm gonna do a
And then-
self
and then we'll do
plug.
that.
Sorry to do this to my boys.
No, that's it.
But
That's
since
why
you
I'm
brought that up,
interviewing.
yeah, Wizards Food, we doing a show The Curb,
The curb.
January 7th, all nighter.
Nice.
That's my birthday.
So we having a birthday special. Since he
Oh,
just said it,
fucking
January
fuck it
7th.
up.
Nah, you're playing Horn Dog at night.
Where?
Coronado Bar.
You
Does Wizard Fool have another band lined up?
No, we was told we.
do now.
Oh, yeah.
You do now.
You're working.
No,
Got you,
no.
Oh, yeah.
Keith, didn't- you better ask Keith then.
We don't gotta ask
'Cause
Keith. He's
yes,
already
I
on
ask
board.
him right now.
No,
Oh,
no.
there you go. Good job.
No, it's already in stature. Sorry, no. You get to be the spectator and you get to enjoy it. You ain't gonna work on your birthday.
Oh, I ain't
I
going.
did my last birthday.
Well, you're not working your birthday this
I
time.
want to work on my birthday.
Well, no, I'm sorry. It's already been written.
It's your
in-
girl, man. Take care of her.
Hold him down so I
You
can
put
punch
her
him.
in check.
I'm just saying. So this being put out there.
So January 7th, Super Horn Dog and Wizards Pool.
No, it's Wizards Fool unless Keith.
But
say
Super Horn Dog
otherwise.
will be in the building to play when
nah,
Wizards Pool.
they-
Mark's birthday.
So-
Y'all old, man. When do you
so-
wait die?
So
You're lucky I
sorry
don't
to
have my
hurt them.
phone.
They feelings. No.
All right, let's get a name
I
out of the
just
hat.
got-
I'm
All
done
in, man.
plugging them.
Let's get a topic out of the hat. We got.
Yep.
Let's get this.
Switch it around.
There we
And
go.
then this
Sorry,
topic,
Time actually travels faster in here, I think.
It does.
Yes.
It
So,
really does.
there's
There
you
you
pick
go.
one. There you go.
And
then, Read it out loud.
And we may be going over the hour.
Ass, titties, or personality.
Ass, titties, or personality?
Is that really what it says?
Personality.
Yes.
That's what I.
Ass, titties, or personality.
That's gotta be.
And look how they
ass.
put it. Look, ass, titties, or personality.
Yeah, that's.
They really thought about that.
Personalities?
They wrote it on 2 lines.
Hey, you guys aren't supposed to be calling out who wrote
We
this
don't
stuff.
know. They don't
Yeah,
say
I
that.
know,
We're
but-
guessing.
Yeah.
We're guessing.
We're guessing.
Me and
We're
you're gonna
guessing,
get in
but I
trouble
don't.
on this one.
That's
Ass.
myself. But
How did you grab the one out of here of all shits?
Does it say ass, titties, or personalities?
No. It says
it.
personnel.
For some
T.
reason, I have to look at all
It
these.
does
Here you
say,
go.
it says personality.
It's person, but the T is down at the bottom. So
Oh, they
ass,
had it.
titties.
They
Right
forgot.
out of the room.
Yeah, right out
Yeah.
of the room.
So
Ass,
all
titties,
right, yeah.
or personality?
so how do you feel about that? Ass, titties, and personality. Then
Personality all the way. All the way.
100% personality.
I agree.
And I
Gotta be
agree too.
fuckable.
Because you know what?
Unless you're paying for it. You know what I mean?
Because
If you're paying
we're
for
at
it.
that age that, you
The
know,
rest
Yeah, that depends.
The rest
when it
doesn't
comes
hurt.
down to certain shit, it's like,
That depends.
Is it only for a night?
I'm sorry, ladies. Yeah, if we don't worry, we not the guy that's worried about
Rich
what you
knows
have
where
and
I'm
your
going.
body shape and your ass and titties. Yes,
I was reading your mind, Carl.
personality really counts. Because
And our
unfortunately,
ratings go up.
you can have a banging ass body and,
Female
and
viewers are up.
look good, but if your personality ain't
Not till I
right,
start.
nah. So there's the hint, ladies. Men look for personality, real true. Besides the ones who want ass and titties.
They gotta be tolerable, you know.
So, know the difference. If you end up with a guy that wants your personality, don't be mad.
Ant Rant Part 2.
Ant Rant Part 2. Don't
Oh,
be mad because he
Ant
wants your
Rant.
personality. That means he wants your
Yes.
Well,
personality.
apparently none of us.
And that means he's the
I don't wanna
good
interrupt him
guy.
now. He's on a roll.
No,
But
it's the
none of
truth.
us have another.
Anybody who wants you on your personality, that's the good guy.
That's the long term.
Don't fall in love with the ass and titty guy. Quit pushing the personality guy away. That's my rant.
Love
Hey,
it.
Good
All
rant.
right.
Good rant.
So who's next?
That was good. I think we all answered it simultaneously.
I did not have.
And we have about 5 minutes
I
left.
did not agree.
Go ahead.
We have 5
I'm
minutes
a
left.
total package guy.
We got over
I am a
five.
total
We'll
package
let it run
guy.
over a
Total
little.
package.
All right, we finna do this.
I am a
So if
total.
you got like A+,
Carl
I
wants it all.
I want
Just
my
don't
own
wanna-
opinion.
just don't ask
I'm
him to
just
trim
a
that
bass
shit.
player. I was lucky to get let out of the truck, so I would like to be able to say my 2 cents.
All right, you're out.
I can't get out.
I'm a total package guy. Ass titties personality. Or personality titties. That's how I read this.
Well, either
Personality
one.
titties.
See, ladies.
So I'm going with I want personality titties. Because that covers everything.
Nope.
It
I'm
Yeah,
doesn't say personality.
gonna keep it up to
I didn't
date
bring
for
my
this
readers.
old man.
kind of does cover a lot.
He's
of
known
it.
as a
Yeah, I
thirst trap. If you don't know what a thirst trap is, let him know.
But
Because he
nonetheless,
don't know.
but nonetheless, I ain't looking for a relationship. I'm just looking for tonight. So
Thirst trap.
y'all married and shit. I don't give a shit. So
You will be soon.
no
Your
personality
boyfriend-
titties.
your boyfriend
I vote
coming.
personality titties.
Your
As soon as
boyfriend
Ant brings him
TM.
around.
Personality titties. TM.
I like that. I like
Carl's,
Your boyfriend waiting on you.
All right.
Carl's really just waiting on the ring from Ant, so don't worry about that.
Yeah. Daddy.
We can get married, but you won't shave.
I won't. You're right.
Like I said, don't
As
expect
soon
him to
as you
trim
fall
that shit.
asleep tonight, I'm shaving the fuck out of you.
That sounds sexy.
That sounds like an episode.
Does he mean his face?
So
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I kind of don't either.
We're creeping up
You
on the hour
know,
mark.
you
so-
see his face still the same, but he got shaved. I didn't shave his face.
well, we're
I
creep-
just shaved his butthole.
Yeah, and none of those fucking lynch mob that came to shave me for $20 has been here yet.
I can't keep track of it.
Man, you might have to raise the bounty on that.
Oh, sorry.
That's just not even considered.
Hey, you brought it up.
You know what?
He brought it
You
up.
just now brought it up.
No,
I wanted
I'm
to brought
blaming it
up
on
the brought up that
Fishers.
he brought up. I brought up what he
Fishers.
brought up.
no.
So Ryan, what else you got going on, man?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I think I've facilitated
Cats.
a good time within the band. Having
You got any
watching
gigs
you guys
coming
have a
up?
good time.
No,
Any-
you guys
any
got
gigs?
Any gigs
Oh,
coming
yeah,
up?
yeah,
Or
yeah.
you
Where-
guys-
where can people see you?
Yeah.
We're playing the crib at or the curb. Excuse me, not the crib.
That works too. Crib. Curb.
We're all for the crib.
Curb.
The curb at New Year's. 2 bands.
Yes,
New
yes. They doing the New
Oh
Year's.
man,
Second year.
New
in a
Year's
row.
Eve. Woo! Awesome.
Bring it in the
we
ring.
did it,
What time did you play?
3 years ago. Was it 3 years ago we did it?
Yeah, when I had a kidney stone and a
Yeah.
purple tux on. That
Man,
first
what a
time.
blast!
I guess maybe I should ask, what time do they open?
Fun.
It was a good time.
Well, yeah.
Any New Year's Eve gig. is fun.
You're playing New Year's Eve?
We're playing at Scooters in sometime in June. I don't remember.
No, wait,
what.
New Year's Eve at the curb.
Yeah. Okay.
What time are they open? What time are the music coming on?
Usually.
Usually starts at 9.
9. Yeah. Yeah. I think you're right.
9 bar time, 8:45.
I didn't know if it'd
regular
be.
time.
I didn't know if it'd be starting early for.
So y'all, so I get that
New
because
Year's Eve
people
bash,
need to
that'd
understand bar time is different from regular time. People, bar time works about 15-20 minutes early.
Yeah,
So
in case you guys don't know.
get there 15 to 20 minutes early. You make it in time to see everything.
Spell that.
There's a lot of other bands that are-
Everything.
No, just that. Spell that.
That. That.
Oh, it ain't just you guys?
So the way I spell that sounds like
We're
I
only
put
looking
a
for
W.
four-letter words here.
We're gonna start
Just like promote
slow.
like
We're
people
gonna
going
start
out again
slow.
on
Yeah.
New Year's night, especially. Like I think it was, I'm afraid of the drinking and drivers. Like, nah, that's not that bad. I mean, people aren't getting wasted, you know.
Yeah.
No, so
It's,
be at Crown Bar on New Year's Eve.
Designated driver,
Get to
man.
see the
Is
Figure
it
it out.
is both Buzz Band and Seventh
Yeah,
Hour?
yeah. Each band is doing 2 sets.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Oh, so that's gonna be a multi-sheet. So, is it gonna be y'all
Dude, you
probably
know.
do y'all thing? Might have like, cause I know Antonio sometimes pops up.
Oh, that'd be great. I love it when I have guest drummers.
Yeah,
Matter of
so you can
fact-
take a
Love
break.
it.
Since I'm plugging shit,
Yeah.
gotta replug.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. I think Antonio's playing the night with Smells Like Final.
Yeah, they're playing somewhere else, yeah.
Yeah, and what we
band
won't make the date of what they playing, but next week we are playing at the Curb at the same time. So by the time this shit should come out, we'll be at the Curb on Christmas Eve with Merlin, Rushmore, and us.
Merlin playing
So-
some Radiohead.
And
Cool.
surprisingly enough, Merlin might not be all doing his acoustic thing, because I seen the little thing posted and Antonio said something.
You need a drummer.
So y'all might want to come out to CRB on the 23rd.
You should want to come out to CRB every day.
Oh, yeah.
Because they always
Yeah,
got
but
good shit.
that
be a good show.
The beginning of the show and us, and then
gonna
the
be
last with the sexy Rushmore pass, they gonna be performing. So Christmas Eve, let me plug that in and say that, and it's gonna be a great epic show. Along with this guy, he's gonna be opening up and playing half the night with Buzz Band, 7th Hour, and fuck, who knows? Because he's a multi-drummer.
Hopefully a bunch of different drummers will come.
Yeah, well, no, we don't
What
need
are
a
you
bunch
doing?
of different
You're not
drummers.
playing.
Nope, no, I'm not coming. I'm not staging
What
on
are you
another
doing?
man's place, so that's you.
What-
You know a lot of songs, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know more. You have
Good
a
answer. Good
you
answer.
have a great Rolodex of your cover songs, and
It's
I have
tough
to
stay
catch up.
sharp on them. Like I like getting a set, the set list like a month before
Yeah.
we play a set
No, it's always easier.
because we have so many things we're gonna play. It's like, oh shoot, what are we gonna
What
play?
Y'all
do I
do
need to
everything.
be sharp on? What can I
Y'all don't.
slide?
Exactly.
You're a band that don't
Exactly.
just stick to one thing. Y'all doing everything:
Oh,
pop, rock,
yeah. I love
and-
the dance stuff.
dance.
oh,
Yeah,
I gotta
y'all have a
I gotta-
mixture.
But talking about staging, this is my friend's band
Zoom in.
shirt.
I don't know how.
Or just stand good. Pull this over here. What that say? Temple.
Temple of Smoke?
Temple Smoke.
Temple of Smoke.
It almost looked like a crazy
That's
Michigan
cool,
design.
man. That
Yeah,
Do they have-
It looks like stoner
Yeah.
rock.
I probably don't
design,
recognize the
dude.
face on there. That's Corey Richley on
But do they have a website or Facebook? Or
Yeah, they got a Facebook. For
All right,
sure.
we'll get it on there. We'll get it on
Say
there.
the name again.
We'll put it up
Temple
Smoke.
right here.
Temple Smoke.
It'll be right there.
Put it on there.
They're from
I'm telling you, we
they're
need
from
one of
Taiwan.
those. We need
Really?
a,
Wow.
we need one of those
Nice.
tickers. Those
Wow.
tickers that
So
go
it's
through.
this group is group
Bottom
of
line
American
tickers,
guys
just-
that met in
We can
Taiwan.
do that too.
I know.
Okay.
You know, you might know the guitarist. You might have played in the band The Realm with them. Corey Richley. Remember him?
The name Corey is there, but I don't know if I don't think I played with him in the round.
Oh man, so cool.
That was the early days of the round.
Oh yeah, he did. He helped write a lot of songs.
Yeah, that was the very early days, and because that's when they probably had the one guy who had the dreads.
Oh, Jeremiah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jeremiah.
yeah, he's excellent. I've tried
Oh.
to get him back into music. So is
He's not doing
Sharky's-
music anymore.
No, he doesn't.
Oh wow!
All right, well, we are at the hour. Well, no offense to the conversation, but we like to keep this
See, they
to an
hate
hour.
when drummers get
Well,
along.
there's gonna be edits. And
We
things
are
like
at
that.
the hour mark, and that's what we like
Oh
to
yes,
keep
we
it.
are. So yes, here we go.
Let's just wrap it up with
Plug it all up.
Thank
Thank you for Ryan Martin showing up. Don't forget
Yeah,
CRB.
Ryan.
Gracias.
Oh, and thank you for bringing
Here's
the
it.
ham,
You guys.
pork soda,
Pork
guys.
soda.
pork soda. Yes. So, yep. And this is one of our favorites. So, yeah,
And
there
I
you
gotta
go.
tell you-
But remember, anyone else who's watching, whoever else end up being the next guest, you gotta outdo this. You gotta outdo this. We done had them all. If you can't outdo
Set the
him,
bar high. Yeah. Set the bar
I'm setting the bar high. Yes.
Anywho,
I'm setting the bar high. This is the most.
Episode 8. Pork
Ocho.
soda.
Yes. So we love you. Thank you,
Next year.
Ryan, for being here. We
you
probably
next
gonna
year.
have all kind of other crazy shit, and then we can't wait because there might be some shit. We gonna have some bloopers.
Yep.
We need to have a blooper shit.
Well, we should do a blooper reel.
We'll keep it rolling and throw it in there.
That be the shit that whatever y'all be editing. Yep, there you go.
Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell for
Subscribe.
notifications.
Push that like button. Please.
Press
Share
that
with your
subscribe button.
friends.
And subscribe.
We gotta grow the
The more you
program.
subscribe,
We
you're
need all
helping
your
us
help.
and you're helping our local friends that we're trying to support. Please do.
Please
We
be
love
sure.
You guys aren't local.
Please be sure and get out and
Oh, what?
support your local
Well, ain't
bands.
local shit.
Tip your bartenders and wait staff.
Yeah, what that guy
And the
is.
band.
Really appreciate it.
Oh, and once again, shout out to you, Rich. Thank you for doing this with us. Cause without
Thanks, Rich.
Of course.
without you, we
Who the
probably
fuck is Rich?
be
Oh,
struggling.
hey, I got a request. You guys can edit this out if you want.
Rich, you can show your
I'd
face,
really
man.
like to see
Oh, I
an
did.
interview.
I did some
A
shots and
fucking
shit.
jam session with what the fuck you have
Sky.
over there.
We tried that once, yeah.
Well, what happened? I mean,
And it failed.
there's got to be something you can cut out.
But we want to keep it to an hour or so.
Yeah, but if
It
we
would
do that, that'd be
cut
something
it.
that we have to like really plan on. One
Yeah,
day we
we'll
might
have
do
it.
that.
There you
We'll do
go.
that.
Like I said, this is our first rodeo.
Yeah.
So once we
Tell you
get
what,
all
if
the
there's
bugs
an
worked
episode
out,
100,
maybe
you have me
season
back.
2.
Oh
Episode
yeah,
100.
definitely.
And we'll
Maybe
plan out
Since
a
you
fucking
brought that
song.
up, we gonna work
There you
that
go.
out. Next
Plan out
time
a
we
song.
have some,
What
we'll try to
happened-
have
what
our
happened to the
fellow
drummer
musicians.
Because this,
We could do half music, half
I gotta
talking.
call it. I gotta call
I'd
it right
love
now.
to have a drummer jam.
I gotta call it right now.
Wait,
We'd like to throw in some music jams. I think would be
drummer
great.
thing again?
No, more than 2
Drummer
drummers.
loving. But anyways, I gotta call it right now. This
That
is the
drummer thing,
last
when we did that
episode of
before,
season 1.
That was awesome too.
The last episode of the year,
Of season
possibly.
1.
Also, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Happy Holidays
yeah.
to everybody.
Oh yeah, happy holidays, Merry
Oh,
Christmas.
See you
Yeah.
next year for season 2.
This is the first easing. Wow.
Yeah, right. Thank
Have
you.
another shot, bro.
Thank you, Irish. Yeah.
I couldn't even say season.
So you're welcome.
Merry Christmas to all, and may all have a good night. I'm beating you to the.
There
No.
you go. Cut. Oh.
Very nice, gentlemen. Love you guys.
Oh man, that was fun. Thanks
I'm
for.
glad.
Directed by idiots. Influenced by alcohol. Produced by Super HORNDOG. Executive producer Mark Hawkins. Co-producer Rich Lucina. Camera Rich Lucina. Bartender Rich Lucina. Your hosts Mark Hawkins, Liddell Howell, and Carl Spagnola. Featuring Ryan Martin. Go check out Facebook.com/BuzzBin90s. Facebook.com/Seventh Hour Band. HornDog Chronicles is available at YouTube, Anchor.fm, and Spotify. Recorded at the Hawk's Nest, Flint, Michigan. Copyright 2022. Who's a Good Boy Productions.